we are considering the mean of all the points in a particular cluster. Okay, but the problem with the k-means clustering is that if there are some outlier points, then it can heavily affect the centroid. Okay, just this is this is a small example, not that good. But suppose this point in this particular cluster, that suppose this is one cluster. So if suppose this point is an outlier that belongs to this cluster. Now because of only this point, the centroid is will be here. If we calculate the k-means clustering. Okay, so if the centroid is here, then it actually becomes difficult for the algorithm to uh, ca- because ultimately it will converge to some points, right? So it takes time for the algorithm to converge, and the number of epochs is more. So to avoid that, k medioid was introduced. So what k medioid will do, it will take one point from the samples only, which has the least mean distance from all the points in the cluster. Okay, instead of taking the mean, it will take that particular point which has the minimum aggregated distance from all the points. So for example, if this is the case, then this should be the probable centroid. And this will actually if you take this approach, then the convergence of the method becomes very fast. So once you have implement the k-means clustering, you can see how the if you take the medioid, then how the number of epochs or the time taken for the convergence is affecting. Okay, that is just an additional point. You can check it. Okay, I hope it makes sense.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, while evaluating mediate, number of epochs will reduce, but evaluation time of mediate will be more than evaluating mean because we are
Yes,
calculating
you have
mean
to calculate the distance.
of
Yes,
all
but
the point regard with all the points in a cluster.
yeah, the number of sample points actually affects the complexity of this particular problem. And because you have too many pixels, then I think it may be high. Uh, yes. So instead of checking the like computation time, maybe you can check the number of epochs.
Okay, ma'am.